have the information of who might be better supplied.
Is it nighttime?
No.
Okay. What time of day is it?
Thursday midday.
Midday.
4 p.m.
She will wait until dusk, and she will infiltrate to try to get more information and get. Yeah, location of the armament. She'll try to go in to do reconnaissance.
Okay. All right. So since we're doing this out loud, I'm just going to. There's going to be a point where everybody else is kind of told the status, and I'll let you know, like everybody as a group, what happens from it. So.
Do you need any rolls from Kavir?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Since you're doing stealthy stuff, so let me get some stealth.
Does she get any benefit from darkness?
No.
Okay. How many rolls?
Just one.
Okay. 32.
Okay. All right. Last week you guys finished your battle at the Neighborn Hollow and came back to Valeron with Oladin and his men celebrating your victory. You guys had a night at the pub, and Grogar and Oladin talked about leadership. Then there was an occurrence of seismic activity, and the next morning it was brought up that they believe that it is rift related, and asked you to investigate the closest of the rifts that you had been. So you made your way to the Realm of Ice and found that Boswin Cave is reinforced with a couple of mercenaries and a lot of refugees that are just trying to not get involved with the war. You ran into Era, who was the leader of the Twin Blades, and found that there were two giants guarding the rift, but welcomed you in. Upon going in, Snowflake had some doubts about who he is and if he'll ever become whole again, which Shag reinstated that he would help him in that journey. Also, it was mentioned that that Halverton was killed with all of the men that he went to attack Castian, who was reportedly just moving south on his own, and he slaughtered everybody on his own, save for the one soldier that got away. Any questions or things that you think I'm forgetting, or why you are where you are in the Realm of Ice?
More investigation.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just investigating the source of the earthquake. I think that's about all we know at the moment, right?
Oh yeah. Reggie did send messages to Theris, the Wanderer, and who got cut off every time he said something because he didn't adhere to the word limit, and said that there is some correlation. That's pretty much the information that was gathered from him.
Hmm.
But besides that, you just entered the Realm of Ice. You did put on the enchantment of frost protection, and you're here. What would you like to do?
One word.
Before you guys go, just remember last time we were here, big dragon, big dragon.
Jim Bro.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time trying to avoid this dragon, so remember, dragon.
We don't need to
Yeah.
avoid it now.
You want to fight the dragon?
Well, I mean, if he might keep you friendly. We still don't know. I mean, he did explicitly hit us. I think he did attack us.
I'm pretty
Yeah, I
sure
think he
he.
did.
Direction, but
You see this hallway we're in right now? Like how it's completely, or actually, it's not this one. Yeah, when we get up there, let's see if the hallway that he
yeah,
completely
but we never
froze
talked to
over.
him, you know.
I mean, I can talk to, I believe her, but
Yeah.
I talk anything I want.
Grover, you're ahead of everybody. Make a perception check.
I accept. 25.
You notice further along the path that you took the first time you came here that there are a myriad of iceborne monsters and beasts that eye you as you approach.
I do see a
And-
flying creature.
Yeah, you see an ice mephit. You see some dire wolves. You see that like their stare has like some ferocity behind them,
I can
but
see.
they don't take any stances of battle.
I can see a very creepy creature across the way on the
Yeah,
stone building over there.
see
Looks like a
Remor-
Zerg.
It's a Remoraz,
Yes, it is.
like the young Remoraz that you fought in that exact location.
Yeah.
Remoran.
I definitely remember.
It's so nice coming back to low-level areas.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure that's how that's gonna work out. Shit. I'm sure we rested before we came here, right? I don't
You
remember.
would have rested before trekking over
Yeah.
this way.
I'm
Yes,
missing
you
a
should
4th
be.
level spell slot. I don't know. Did I put Death Ward on somebody?
Maybe.
I put it on somebody, but it was. I don't know if it was here or somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't know, but I do
Oh,
remember you
crud.
saying. I do remember you saying I
Yeah.
cast Death Ward, but I don't remember on who.
I don't know who it was or when it was.
What does it do?
It stops you from dying. Essentially, if you get a killing blow, it puts you to.
Yeah, it's like
1
that necklace
HP.
you had.
You might have done it to yourself. I don't know.
No, it
doesn't
wasn't
that
me.
doesn't sound like you, but it
I
does.
think
I
it was
do
like
think.
Reggie.
I
and
think you did it right before you guys talked to the Frost
Yeah.
Guardians, like right before you stepped through the portal. I think you said you cast
Yeah,
it up,
yeah.
just
So it
because you
lasts
guys weren't
for
sure how that was gonna
8
go.
hours. Has it been 8 hours since we? I don't think it's been 8 hours.
No,
we
it's
just
been
came
like
through the portal.
it's been like 10, 20 minutes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Reggie has
I got Death Ward.
Death Ward
Okay.
for the next 7.5 hours.
And I used one spell because I talked to the giants.
Yes, you did send to them.
I did sending so
so
that I could talk to
Everything
them. Okay.
checks out. Excellent.
Groger, watch your step.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna jump across this.
That's fine. I think you have enough plus that you're gonna be fine.
Yeah,
In
I
fact,
agree.
Everybody has enough that you guys are getting over that. Just
We can finally make a simple jump without fucking
it's
it
really
up.
not even that simple, man. Fucking, it's like 6 feet
Oh well, then
of ice.
fuck yeah! All right. Shit.
I don't think these things are hostile.
As you get closer, they just stop and stare, just watching your movements in cool calmness.
Okay. Well, they don't seem to mind that we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I walk by. I don't make any eye contact.
They turn and watch every time you guys pass.
This is fucked.
Assert dominance. Dominance.
Is this our realm now, or
I don't think it's
Or-
ours.
Well, no, I'm just saying like we conquered it, and now
Maybe we've earned its respect.
Well,
is what-
yeah, that's what I'm not saying like it's our realm and we own
We
it. I'm just saying
conquered
like we handled our business last time.
Business. Let's see if this thing up here reacts to me stepping up here. Does it do anything?
No, it again watches.
Okay.
It rears its head down, looking straight down from above. How are you guys getting across these?
I jump.
Okay. Just give me some athletics acrobatics.
What?
One of the two.
13.
I'll echo. Just echo hop
Oh,
across.
Grogar. Oh, Volk. Well, Shane, Volk's is what? Like, you can't roll less than a 10, so he's fine.
If he has proficiency, yes.
How long does it take to attune something? 24 hours, right?
Short
It
rest.
takes a while, yeah. Not 24, but 8.
It's an hour. You gotta do a short rest with it.
Did I make my jump?
No.
All right, well, I'm in the water and I'll swim around.
I mean, yeah, Misty Step.
You do have Misty Step, or I'm going to roll damage for you.
Falling into the water?
Falling into the ice.
Oh, is it
covered-
ice?
Yeah, it's ice.
Yeah. All right, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
That impact is going to hit, at least. And then you splash
Whatever.
into the freezing water.
Rip it.
Rip it, rip it.
Yeah, can I get your character for a second? Why can't I click on anybody? I'm clicked on a dire wolf, and I can't unclick him. There we go.
Grogar, you alright down there?
I break my way through.
All right, you take 14 damage. And you are rapidly freezing to death in the frozen water.
Throw me a rope.
I rate Chow for Grogar over here. Oh, Grogar over here.
Throw me a rope.
Swim over here.
Oh, okay, I'll swim.
I cast Fireball to warm him up.
What's the target?
I don't have Fireball.
Grover, can I get a Constitution save?
Natural 20.
Okay. You feel the amulet start to take over, but it feels almost too hot against your chest as it's overworking to try to compensate for you coming out.
I embrace the warmth.
Too hot.
But
Hot
it
damn.
neutralizes and you're fine.
What is
Everybody
that
else.
liquid?
Yeah,
That's not water.
wasn't it the lava poking through into this realm or something?
Yes.
Is it still poking through, or did it? Is it just
It
kinda
does.
like
It
moved
looks a lot better than it did, but it still looks like there are effects from when it was first here,
through? Okay.
which is DM lingo for I took care of most of it, but it was a lot of tedious work, and I'm just
Yeah. Remnants. All right, got it.
Shag,
Oh,
are
I guess
you? Yeah,
I
you.
fell, and as I was falling, I cast Misty Step, but I didn't realize I.
No, that's fine. I didn't catch that, so I did see the 6. I saw the 22 and then the 6.
Yeah.
What do we have to hit for a jump?
It's 15.
Fuck,
Jumping.
that's hard. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's covered in ice.
But this is our realm.
I didn't say it was your realm.
Exactly.
conquered it.
Oh, 16.
We didn't conquer shit. The dragon's still here.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm just gonna jump towards them and Misty Step. So I'll jump this way and then Misty Step over. Does that work?
Yeah, you're gonna take fall damage.
Fuck it. I'm gonna try to jump over here.
Just like Shag's gonna take fall damage in a second.
Ooh,
'cause I
all
didn't
right.
calculate it.
16.
Why am I taking fall damage?
Because you still take the fall damage from falling with Misty Step.
Yeah,
So you
your
still keep your
momentum
downward
keeps on
momentum.
going. Yeah.
So you just landed over there.
I bump into Grogar to soften my fall.
Grogar takes fall damage.
I catch him.
Shag, do you have slow fall?
Shag, you take 4.
Oh
I rolled
no!
really high for Grogar and really low for...
Shag, do you have slow fall?
I do.
Okay. Watch this. If I fall, catch me. I'm gonna try the last jump. Hey, I made it all the way. Cool.
You did make it all the way.
Okay. Now that I'm over here, can I just walk around the rest of the way?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna put myself down here then. Not in the water.
All right. Conquered the jumps.
Oh, there's a bug man over there.
There's an ice devil there, yes. Staring at you with its bug-like eyes.
That is a cool mini.
Yeah, it's what the ice devils actually look like. Because somebody uploaded it.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they look like.
Oh, uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
Don't. My character like sucked up into the wall for some random ass reason. That was weird.
Do you have your slider set wrong?
I'm trying to get it unfucked here.
You're standing right next to me and you look good,
Yeah,
so.
I got it. We're good. Trying to get through this. Yeah. Oh, there's a bunch of undead around here, I think.
Yep.
You guys see a Yeti watching you as it growls, rumbling the stone beneath you. There we go. I had to drop him.
This seems oddly
there he is.
familiar. All these.
Yeah, they respawned.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Do they, could you, do I like recognize that like all these are in the right same spot as last time?
Roll history?
Guess I'll do the same thing.
-1 in history. I'm not very smart.
24 for me.
Hey, you beat me.
Sharia, you don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm walking by this Yeti, and
It stands above you and looks down. It puffs cold steam out of its nose as it snarls. Its drool glistens on the side of its lip and falls down, freezing before it touches the ground, shattering as a small icicle against the stone before you.
is it
Reggie,
the same
you're
Yeti?
Is it the same Yeti? You don't know.
Reggie, you're the
Uh,
time wizard. Does this seem weird to you?
Oh, that's what I was just trying to figure out. If I were to guess, this is the same one we killed. Everything
Where did this shoot?
seems to be,
Reset.
yeah.
Also, I'm wearing my shield. Forgot I had that. So I have my shield on.
I mean, this is how I remember it. Like,
Yeah, I don't remember it, but
no, the Yeti was right over here. There's, I can't get into these pillars. There was like undead inside of here. Wasn't there something with a shield that Shane tried to stab and it didn't work or something like that? It's so fucking dark.
It is so fucking dark.
Yeah.
You're right.
Or no, I think the statue was a different dungeon we were in. Over when we were doing the king.
Wait, did we take shelter in this little room a long time ago? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, we
I
did.
just
I think.
saw. I think it said, "Is the glob here?" I saw like a thing way at the top. My yeah. I remember there was there's like globs or something that were fighting.
Melted my armor.
Yeah, you got stuck in the gelatinous cube.
I'm lost.
Gorgar, make a history check.
Oh,
Oh, okay, I don't remember him.
history -1. 16.
You walk down the halls that you remember getting your +1 war pick in the fire in the corner.
You still got that war pick?
Nope.
No, I'm pretty sure he gave it to Hannibal.
Oh, rip.
Oh, rip.
What is this thing in front of us?
I'm get you for reading.
I don't remember that part.
Is an ice
You're just
golem
making shit up.
Yeah, he's gonna bring up the bot again.
who stares at you, watching.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey.
See,
so,
the new
dog?
new models are kind of throwing me off. Was there an ice golem here when we first came?
I don't know. Roll history.
That's
Insight.
yeah, I did insight, but just add 3 to that, so 14.
You don't really remember. You remember
15?
just scrambling.
I'm pretty sure this is the hallway going to the dragon. Yeah, this is the dragon hallway at the end of it.
And
We-
Nexus.
Is that
Yeah.
the we steal
And that
something from over
dickhead.
here?
Yeah, Kevin or
Kevin.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Kevin.
right.
yeah, Kevin is. If we hang a left,
Can't wait
Gonna
to
be
I
talk
mean, if
to
Kevin's
another-
here, then we know it was
I
reset.
can't wait to tell Kevin we came back here.
Yeah. Well, if we know he's just gonna reset, we can kill him this time.
Well, I don't think he's here, you know. Wait, let me go check.
Kevin!
Gorgar, you walk into the room that was filled with Duergar on your first encounter here.
Was this the Kevin room? I thought.
No.
This were...
No, other one, I think.
Is it the opposite one?
Yeah.
I thought Kevin was on the left.
I was close.
But dwarves were in that one.
Durger. Yeah, I don't see a Kevin. I think he didn't respawn.
Sharia, as you enter here, you feel Nexus pull against you.
Like the one in my hand, or is there another? Am I feeling another one?
The one in your hand.
Hold up, guys.
It's almost as if it feels like it's threatening to get loose from your grip, pulling towards the top of the pedestal.
I back off a little bit and I kneel. I get out of the room and I kneel and I talk to Nexus.
Can you roll an Arcana check?
12.
Okay, what are you trying to say to Nexus?
See, Nexus, what are you feeling? I feel it tugging away from me. What do you feel in this room? Does this feel familiar to you or something?
You don't hear Nexus reply with words. You don't hear anything at all. You feel a feeling of responsibility and fear emanate through your hand and through your entire body. It's akin to a feeling of existentialism, a dread that you are not worthy.
Oh,
That feeling of unworthiness radiates through your entire core while you try to channel and commune with Nexus.
so I back off. He's still in my hand. Nexus is still
It's still
physical
looking,
form.
yeah, it feels functional. As soon as you stop trying to commune, the feeling goes away. The memory of it remains, but you don't consistently feel it.
Is it almost like a deja vu feeling?
Yeah, kind of. But more of just unworthiness and existential dread.
Okay. That room creeps me out a little bit, Grogar.
The room? Creeps
Yeah.
you out?
Yeah.
What? Why is the room creepy?
Just a feeling that
Just a hunch.
just a bad feeling.
So you're telling me you don't want to go in there?
I don't want to go in there. No. Don't make me, Grogar.
I mean, that's enough for I was gonna go in there, but I mean, hey, we can easily stay out of that room. Hopefully. Unless you think there's something we need to see in there, but I mean,
I don't know. I got a bad feeling from.
What's going on?
what do you feel it in your ball or
Tits.
boobs?
I can feel it in the tips. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Tips.
It's him.
I don't know. I don't know if something is. I don't. Doesn't feel like something is in there, but
Gonna give you
just
a tippy twister.
So you get a bad feeling, but you don't want to investigate. Is what you're telling me?
Wait,
I,
you of all people don't want to go in there now?
no. I just don't have a good feeling in there.
I mean,
Now I'm
alright.
curious.
Even Nexus didn't really have a good feeling either.
What we came in here to wait. We came in here to investigate what's going on.
Yeah,
No,
if
that-
you're
that
getting
feels like a
bad
solid
mojo,
clue,
I feel like that's kind of like
actually.
where we may need to go.
Well, if you guys, I'll hang at the door. If you guys want to go in there,
Okay, well, I guess we can go investigate really quick.
I guess you never know. Maybe something is in there.
Okay, I'm right behind you, Grogar.
As you enter the room, nothing of something particular peaks at all. It just feels like the same frigid emptiness that it looked like from the outside.
You guys see anything in there?
It seems fine.
All
I'll go
clear
up to the
so
top,
far.
See what's going on here.
Am I going crazy?
I
No,
mean,
trust your feelings.
let's say, do you feel like you're going crazy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I investigate.
So I remember there were riddles up here before. I think the solution was like water or something.
So is it still just as we were before? Like there's nothing here. Like it was just like wasn't Nexus buried in this or something? I don't remember.
What was here before within the crystals was the amorphous form of Nexus that they were trying to materialize and take.
Do I feel any weird energy
Yes, but
emanating from
nothing. It's the same weird energy that was in place here before.
Oh,
You feel almost as if in the center of the crystal, a field of some sort of magic, like emanating from
I
it.
mean, maybe Nexus
doesn't want to come back to
feels-
its prison.
Yeah, it's prison. Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
a prison for Nexus. So I mean, it's probably
Totally normal. I'm actually,
Yeah.
I feel
That-
bad for it actually.
That might be it.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably pretty normal thing. All right. Well, I'm glad we investigated that. All right. Well, yeah, we just won't object Nexus to that. All right, on to the big issue at hand. Friendly dragon.
Shag, is there anything you wanted to do or say?
I'd probably do an investigation, and I'd ask Snowflake if this is related to him at all.
What are you investigating? Are you just asking, Snowflake?
I guess just asking him.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, he's got memory problems. Okay, then I'll probably just head out then.
I just saw you moved up there. I didn't want to move past if you had something.
No, I'm having a really hard time navigating the hallway, so I'm just like a step behind.
Well, this was this hallway destroyed the last time we were in here?
I don't know. Do you remember it being destroyed?
I
It's not the first hot.
This
It's not
fire.
the-
Bad fire.
It's not the first time that you guys have been chased down a hallway from a dragon. So,
Yeah, I do see a dragon down there.
yes, you do see a dragon.
Is the dragon looking back at us?
Yes, it is laying as if it was sleeping, but its head is perked up and watching you with ferocity in its eyes.
Oh, ferocity. Okay, don't like that word.
He's not making a move.
Well, he hasn't jumped up and came at us, so that's good. That's a start.
I mean,
Jumped up and bit me.
Oh, I just
again, didn't we do something with its babies? Or am I totally
doesn't-
misremembering?
That doesn't sound familiar to me, but all I remember is trying to climb up that ice route to the right up there. I remember
Yeah,
that.
I
That
remember
was-
going left, and I remember going right.
Remember the route up there was tough with the tones and whatnot.
I remember Volk went the complete opposite direction that we originally did,
Whoa, that's
and
weird.
found like a room full of skeletons.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah, yeah. I think there's a room full of skeletons over there.
All right. Well, I mean, so it looks mad,
Yeah, but it's not.
but I mean, it clearly sees it here and hasn't done a damn thing. So I mean, that's good. Okay, maybe it's mad because it's connected to the reason of the earthquakes. Maybe it's mad because it knows there's something bad here.
How big is this dragon?
Fucking huge. Look at him.
Almost as big as it possibly could be.
Okay, so it's got to
As-
be
as-
old.
As big as a dragon could get, mostly.
I was about to say, he
Alright.
might be mad because whatever is causing the earthquakes. Maybe he knows what the issue is.
I watched House of Dragon. The big ones are bad.
Yeah. They're the powerhouse,
Well,
dude.
Yeah.
They're also the oldest and the wisest. I'm gonna go
Trying to-
talk to it.
Shadow Jacker. You haven't come on your masturbation that gave it eons.
I will walk up to it with my hands up. What's it doing? I'm walking very slowly.
It lowers its head. You can see puffs of like frost breath, like just streaming from between its teeth and off to the sides.
Is like growling, baring his teeth, or
Kind of. Not. I wouldn't say that, but in a more mild sense, yes.
I'd
I will
say
cast Sending. We mean no harm. We just need to talk. It can respond.
What responds aren't words at all. Yeah, it just doesn't offer a response.
Okay. It doesn't want to talk.
okay. No closer.
Not a bad thing.
I mean, yeah. Coming
Nice.
pies. Holy shit. All right. What else
Where do you
did we
find
see
this?
while we were here?
Wait, what was
First
that question?
time.
Are you asking
Oh,
me?
I'm just asking the group.
Okay.
The first time I saw there's a little path to the left there. That isn't that where we met?
That's where we
With the
first met the
White-ear bird?
traveler. Yeah. And then we took the route all the way to the right to get up to the ziggurat, and had a very, very difficult time climbing the chains.
Yep, remember that one.
A very difficult time climbing those fucking chains.
I think I fell somewhere up there too.
I think I rolled 2 natural
Almost
ones
to
and
my
fell
death.
4 fucking times.
Oh yeah, I remember that chain. There,
Yeah.
falling.
I do remember there's that chest behind the dragon upstairs. I don't remember what we did with it though. I don't think we
We
solved
never
that.
got it, did we?
Yeah, I don't think we figured that out.
Maybe this time it'll be open, or we can open it.
No, I think we just need to make it back to the ziggurat.
True.
Everything seems to just be allowing us to do that.
All right.
It's like I'd venture to guess that this dragon's just all show.
It's all bark, no bite.
Well, I mean, it would have attacked us by now. So let's just walk around it and I guess be
What
ready.
if I jumped up on it and rid it?
I mean, that'd be cool for sure. I'd advise against it, but maybe wait until we're.
On.
Hey, where's Volk?
He's going his own way. Where was the upstairs? Somewhere here.
Right behind it.
Oh. Yep. No, it's this way over here.
You realize as you step up here, you've never stepped up here before.
I realized that. No.
The thing that you see behind him, where Reggie's looking now, Volk tied Shag to a rope and
Yeah,
let
rappelled
him
down.
down from above.
Ah, memories.
Okay, he
Looks
can
like it's-
figure out what the egg was.
Probably a baby dragon. I had to guess.
I don't know. Wasn't he like playing with the shield and everything like that? He revealed the egg or something
Wait,
like that.
shit. Can't even go further.
Yeah, I know. I can't get through this door, but
No, because it's not a door. It's very tight.
oh. All right.
Alright.
You
Well,
can try to squeeze through if you want, though.
Shag, can you fit? What'd you see last time you were in there?
Just a bunch of statues. And I think.
All right. Well,
All right, well,
Alright, I guess.
yeah, we'll go up and around.
say there was a chest or. Oh. Another way over there. Don't remember for sure what the fuck that.
Okay, I remember the troll. Yeah, that was the Wanderer room in there after we killed the troll.
I feel like we rust.
Yeah. Reggie, this was the casket thing we couldn't open. Correct.
Yeah, I don't remember. It looks like it's open.
Oops.
Is it? I look at this casket. Is it open?
I didn't
No.
mean to do that.
No, it
Bad.
is not.
Oh,
I tried to open it.
Roll a. Just trying to push it open.
Yeah,
A-
I'll just give a good pull.
All right, give me an athletics check.
24.
It does not budge.
Yeah, she's still locked.
All right. Oh, I'm not sure I want to fuck with these chains again.
Yeah, you see this frozen ziggurat still chained to the mountain as you make it up to this way, looking as though it hasn't even swayed since your last visit. There is a pulse of like familiarity that courses through the structure. You see Volk having flown up there, waiting for you at the entrance.
Give us a little help here, Volk.
Did you say no? I just saw the speech
Yeah.
bubble go up and then go
Yeah.
away.
He just said no. over
I
here.
assumed it was no. I didn't even see the bubble. Out a rope. Throw your rope over here.
I touch Shag's shoulder and we dimension door over.
Thanks.
Where did I see the chat log in Tailspire? I know
That
there was
was-
a way to.
I was just trying to find that actually.
I'll be right back.
Oh well. Oh, I found it. Top right, there's a little book. Oh, that's fine. Typing in there. Top right, there's a little book icon underneath the X on the top right. And
Don't
he
have a
said,
book.
no.
Not for me.
Oh.
I mean, I can dimension doors, but that's my last.
It looks like this on the top
don't
right.
think it's
You better save it.
Press spacebar and then see if there's a book icon.
Yeah, that works.
Volk asked, how would you like me to help? And then he says he threw his rope.
I tried catching the rope.
You catch it just fine. That's
I'll tie it to one of the bottom links of this chain and get a good knot here.
okay.
If hey Volk, can you I don't know, find a spot up there to get the end of that rope?
Volk
Tie it
says,
to the
"I
tie it
use
to the
that
other
shoulder."
chain link by your feet there.
You're just tying the rope to the chain.
Yep. We'll just kind of.
You're just kind of what?
I'll climb up the chain while holding onto the rope at the same time.
Okay. Give me a
Yeah. I'll buy
yeah. Give me
all kinds of rope.
Give me an athletics.
13.
Okay. Give me another athletics.
Nat 20.
Okay, you get up there.
I'll get you a rope, Volk, and I pat him on the back.
All right, my turn. 28.
Okay. Can I get one more?
And
Yeah, yeah. You can have my rope.
23.
Yeah, you get up there.
Wonderful.
Okay.
I got 5 pitons. You want some pitons too? All right.
Food still good?
The food is very frozen still. Did you just fall?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm stuck in some rocks.
I saw you like fall in
I
between
don't
the
know why
rocks.
that happened. That was weird. Wait. Oh, fuck.
Grogar, you come across a barrier of ice.
So that was a problem last time, I think. So we go around the other way.
I stick my Nexus into the ice.
What the fuck was it where somebody was shooting
It
cum
doesn't
off into a pit?
What did you just say?
Does anybody remember that? It might have been right before Jism happened, but I felt
mean-
like we were in like a fort and we were on top of like a tower. So it was like I started jerking off the edge or something like that.
I mean, I
Uh,
think they were trying to reference the fucking The Boys, clip.
Yeah.
Oh.
It
Oh,
might
I
have
don't
been.
remember doing that, but all right.
It might have been here.
You can't really stab Nexus in. It doesn't
hard.
penetrate the ice.
Try to.
Alright, well, this is where I tried to befriend a ghost. And he stabbed me in the back. Or the face.
That was peak boys, by the way.
Yeah. Haven't even watched the newest season.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm in the
Yeah.
middle of it. We're a couple episodes in. It's been all
It's
right.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah. They should wrap it up by next season, though.
Yes, yeah. And they are. It's going to be the last season.
Good.
Oh,
Whoa. Oh.
there you go.
As you progress through these rooms, you notice that they are entirely empty.
Hey, Grogar, do you need I know you took a little damage earlier. Do you need to do a little short rest or anything?
Down a little bit HP, but nothing I'm really worried about. Be alright.
You're going to be wanting that 14 HP back.
I mean, I don't want to waste like a spell slot or.
Volk, you come into a hallway that you guys avoided before that is filled with spikes.
Avoided before? Got it. Alright.
No, we fought in there.
You did not traverse through the spike.
Oh.
You fought in the room before the spike room. saw the spikes and you turned around.
Giant crystal.
It is
Well,
a giant crystal.
Told
map
our
of some
darkest,
mystery
deepest
stuff.
secrets here.
You did tell your darkest, deepest secrets here. You especially.
Yeah, that was a
Huh.
twist.
What's this guy doing? Sleeping?
No, he is dead and frozen to the ground.
No.
Reggie would remember him as steward to the Guardian, as he had the book
Oh,
way back when.
was he alive back then?
No, he was dead.
Oh,
He's just still frozen there.
Alright, I lost my character.
oh, where's everybody?
Behind you.
We got a couple people missing. Yep.
Oh, it's because I'm on the fucking roof. Never mind.
All right, an empty room.
And there's the core. How's she looking?
The core shimmers as you approach. A serene and gentler sapphire glow of something otherworldly.
All right.
Can I fit through these spikes?
Are you in the spike room?
Might just be in them and walk around them.
No, you cannot fit through the spikes. The graphics are larger than they are.
Butternuts.
That should be a gnome perk. Walk through spikes. In between spikes.
A racial passive.
Yeah.
You can fit between spikes.
All right. Well,
Be right back.
well, we're here, so that's good. I look at. Does it look like there's anything wrong with it?
As you what did you say? You do the thing?
Yeah, I do the thing.
What thing?
I don't know. I just do it.
I
I
don't
think
know
there was
what that means.
I think there was a phrase you gotta say.
Turns out I don't either. I think that it
Well,
really
as you
applies
look at it and you see, like I said, you see like a sapphire shimmer from within. It almost looks like it has swayed on either side and is kind of centered and focused as if it was looking right at you.
I wave at it.
Nothing happens when you wave at it.
Hey, I'm Grogar. I say to it.
In your head, you alone hear "so you are."
All right. I didn't expect that. I say there's been a series of earthquakes that appear to be originating from this realm. Can you tell us what's going on? Is there anything we can do to rectify it?
Is that thing talking to you, Grogar?
Oh yeah. Well, it did once.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I touch Grogar. I want to see if I can hear his thoughts.
You
I
touch
wonder why
Grogar,
Shari's
but
touching me.
you don't know why she's touching you, and at this point, neither does she, because she can't hear your thoughts.
I just put my hand on his shoulder.
He's
There's a lot of
just
blank
sitting there.
spaces in there.
I appreciate the moral support.
The core resonates within your head and asks, are these your companions true, just as true as the time that you came here before? Do you trust them as you did? And do you trust them still?
Yeah, of course.
Keeper of the crystal, saver of the realm,
That's me.
you've come back to this domain and you ask if I have felt a disturbance. Correct?
Yeah.
She sends a signal through everybody, and everybody hears a voice, almost like your skull is rumbling and making the actual sound itself inside your head. It says, I have felt a disturbance similar to what you have explained. It feels as though something strange is happening throughout the world, though we have no shortage of oddities since the rifts first began. The Fire Realm's influence has slowly begun to dissipate, though it feels as though there has been a shift.
Shift. What kind of shift?
Like a power shift?
I wish there was a better way to describe it, but a shift itself may be the best way for you to understand. As if where our place in the order of all the realms is not where it once was.
The realms are reorganizing.
I was thinking that too. Is the elemental plane or elemental realms?
Are you starting to feel influence from realms other than the fire?
I am not feeling an influence, and I am not sure if this is an accurate description, but it does feel as though this place is moving. Perhaps that movement is causing the quakes in your realm.
Where are you moving to?
That I am not certain of.
Guys, we're inside here, and it's moving somewhere else.
Good.
That might be bad.
Though, to help ease your minds, I can confirm that the rift is no longer splintering, as I have kept my word in stabilizing this place.
Okay, that's good.
It feels as though many other realms have been stabilized as well.
Yeah, we've a couple more after you.
That is good. That
I
was needed.
Should we be
think our other friend that was in the realm last time has also been taking care of some realms.
Do you think we should be concerned about the shifting, or is it just maybe like?
I am not certain.
Change for
I
the better?
have never felt such an experience before. A world, a realm shifting.
Oh,
Can we
It
stop
is-
it?
I do not know
We don't know if it's
how.
She doesn't
Bad.
know what's happening.
I don't know where
Feeling.
to direct you to stop such a thing. To stop, you would need to know the source, and I do not. It may be nothing, though, if you are to worry about the worst case, the convergence might have happened. And if that happens, then there is nothing to be done, as all worlds and realms will become one. Though that is not a guarantee. It could simply be nothing more than a shift.
But it could also be the convergence. So you're
It is not out of the realm of possibility.
Do you have connections to any of these other realms? I know with the convergence and the fire realm seeping into this, how close are you to other realms?
Closer now than I was, further than I used to be. But
Are there ways for us to get to other realms through here? Or are we only connected back to our plane? Do you have a
there
means of getting us to check other realms?
there is a very small rift to the fire realm that we sealed away years ago here. But besides that, there is nothing connecting me to other planes.
Perhaps there's a go to the fire realm and there's another portal within that fire realm.
We can't go there from here.
I thought she just said there was one to the fire.
And
Don't
as
we
soon as
even
we
like
step
that?
through, we'll get incinerated immediately. We would need
Yeah,
to
the dwarf
go and
gave us the
see.
fire protection.
Yeah, the Emperor?
I think he was the chieftain.
Chieftain? I know we
You
always
guys
fucked it up.
wanted to put
The
so
emperor.
much air.
I know we just kept on fucking up, so I can't remember what it actually was, but yeah, he's the one that gave us the protection there. Is there any source? Is there anything you can do to protect us in the fire realm?
Unfortunately, that is not my domain.
Okay. So we're looking at a reorganization or a convergence. Either way, it seems like the realms are moving in a direction. We just don't know what that direction is. I guess we're done here.
I am sorry that I am unable to fully explain to you what I have been experiencing. Is there anything else that you require?
I wasn't down here to start this conversation. Did somebody touch the source or something?
I
Is
just
that
started
how
talking to it.
you just started talking to it?
Now
Yeah.
it's telepathically conversing with all of you.
Are we getting any visions here, or is it just straight up talk?
Your skull is rumbling with telekinetic
Okay.
words.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of leads to
Do
more
you ask
questions
that
than
out
answers.
loud, or
I know I'm asking you as like what I'm experiencing. I didn't know if she was giving me visuals of anything, or if it was just heads rumbling and I'm hearing shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
is it
Well,
something you want to see, or try to see, or ask to see?
I would say, can you show me anything? Have you seen what's happening to these realms? And I will touch the source.
Now you done it.
New character, who it is?
I was tempted to touch it, but I was like, yeah, it might be up. Oh boy.
Whoa.
All of you get
Found
a
an Easter
vision-
egg.
All of you get a vision of the catalog of the realms, the location of all of their coordinates. You see before you the gathering of the realms in a localized spot. What the convergence could possibly look like is shown to you.
Hmm.
What's all this shit around it, though?
Those are all. Each of those lights is a realm.
But what's all the purple shit around it?
Realms. They're
Oh.
all different realms.
I thought
Some are
stuff in the
more
middle
important.
was all.
All of
realms.
it is
Everything is
different
realm.
realms. Yep.
Okay.
The outside realms are slowly coming into the center lit up realms. Yes, no.
I guess that's open to interpretation.
Who
Yeah.
the fuck took time to build that? Was that you, Ryan?
No.
I didn't think so, but holy shit.
And then, just as suddenly as it happened, you are brought back here in the realm of ice. The vision now completely lost to you.
Right. Okay. Well, now we have
Pedestal
a visual.
changed.
What's that?
Pedestal changed.
It shouldn't have. If
Yeah.
it has, then it's.
Oh.
If it has, ignored that it did because I didn't do anything.
Okay, it looks like it got taller.
No. Your green marker might just be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was.
Okay.
Reggie, did we all just get mind fucked?
I mean, it's not the first time.
All the realms are gathering into one spot? Is that the gist of it?
Yeah, that's about what we just saw.
Yeah. So what happens when they all converge into one? Bad?
We all die. Everything
y-
stops.
yeah, that's not good.
And who wants this? Let's say Johan.
I don't know if there's necessarily a being behind this.
Is a
Say
being
being?
trying to prevent it?
Sorry, the way you said that.
Yeah.
What happens when they all converge? Bad? Which sounds like a very Asharia thing.
Yeah.
Bad.
Is there a being trying to prevent this?
Who are you asking? Are you asking Reggie still? Or are you
Reggie.
asking... Okay.
I guess I could. Oh, we
Well,
don't
the
have
core,
any
the core said
communication.
it did. The core said it didn't know.
Yeah.
The course said what?
It didn't
It
know.
didn't.
It
Yeah.
didn't have like a finger to point or anything like that.
No, I mean, scientifically, just with gravity, things tend to want to fall into each other. They want to go back to a singularity.
But why that point specifically? What is at that point where they're all converging?
That could be the point where everything began. They're just going back to the beginning. It's theoretically possible, but there would have had to have been a point where everything separated.
We got so many more questions and no answers.
Well, we at least know what could be an end. I mean, just like my visions when I'm looking at the timelines, there's always a possibility that there's something greater than us pulling the strings. But
Say it
I
again.
said there certainly is a high possibility that there's something greater than us pulling the strings.
Right.
Uh,
That either they want it to converge, or they're pulling the strings to perhaps prevent it. But
or again, this can just be naturally happening. Maybe we can find a being that's able to pull the strings and stop it. Again, we have a lot more questions than answers right now, but at least we kind of know. We know where one pathway is headed, and it seems like we're on that right now.
Well, at least you have some sort of information to relay back to the team. I mean,
we had
yeah,
no prior.
if we're talking about a reorganization or a movement, that would explain the earthquakes.
We had
Yeah.
no prior knowledge that the realms were converging to a point, correct?
Well,
Not
I
all
mean,
of them.
the
I mean, some of
fire
them
realm
were,
was trying to get into the ice realm, but I always thought that was more malevolent,
Yeah.
more of a takeover. Now it seems like it's spatial. They almost have to take up the same space.
Like a big puzzle piece.
More like a wad of Play-Doh becoming one wad. Again, it all wants to converge back into one space. I think that's what we just saw there. A lot of the realms are extremely close. I don't know if we fall in that inner core or that inner level, or if we're one of the realms on the way outside, but at some point everything's going to converge, I think.
All right. Well.
Okay, so
I
our
think
world.
we can get out of here. I don't think we're going to
Yeah,
find
I think-
anything else.
Yeah.
So our world could be a realm that's also going to be pulled in, correct?
Oh
All
yeah, I
realms.
think it's everything.
Yeah, all realms. I think from what we just saw are going to become one.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing something about this a while back, where everything ends when all the realms converge or something. Convergence, something I remember.
It's not the first time you've heard about it.
Yeah, I
Correct.
remember hearing.
Okay, I'd say we get out of here. I think we need to maybe check the realm of fire.
Yeah.
I did message Cyril, and I'm hoping at some point they come and find me. Is Cyril a boy or a girl, by the way?
Who?
Cyril.
He's a dude.
Dude? All right. I'm hoping the dude comes and finds me at some point.
Fox guy.
Yeah.
You guys kind of left on bad terms, though, didn't you?
We did, but a lot's happened. It's time. I feel like I need to mend that. I think he's going to be integral in exactly what we're talking about here. He has knowledge that none of us have, and hopefully the riddles are lessened a little bit in his talk because of everything that's transpired.
About that, we need that ring back, right? We shipped it off into another realm.
Well, yes, you put my ring in the bag of devouring.
I think Cyril might be able to help us with that.
I certainly hope so. I feel it's important I get that back in my possession.
Well, we saw thousands
Okay. Is everybody here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you exit the realm of ice, and you are back inside the cave of Boswin. The two ice giants still remain standing, ready at guard, standing vigil.
I nod to them.
They do not nod back.
We're back, Era.
So you are. Did you find out what you needed to find out?
Oh. Well, we found something out. The realms might be shifting, but
Yeah,
I
cool
don't
guy.
know much more than that.
Okay, hey,
That's bad? Is that good?
We don't know.
Okay. So,
We're just gonna relay that information, I guess, and see what happens.
okay. I mean, well, as long as you were able to get everything that you needed, I guess it's good then.
Certainly something.
You know, well, if that's all you needed here, I was hoping to talk for a minute.
All right.
You know, the people here don't really want any part of this fight. But
All right.
if a force were to come through here, I mean, even with the fortifications, that we'd be, sitting ducks. That gate's big and pretty burly, but it's not gonna hold up to battering rams. Word gets around, and word has it that you guys are in the employ of a certain lost prince looking for a homecoming. What do you make of the kid?
The prince.
Yeah.
I
He's
think.
a good boy.
I mean, I think he's got what it takes.
We're following him. I think that
Yeah.
shows enough about his character.
Do you trust him?
About as I'd say I can trust him more
Yes.
than
I trust him
Any-
fully.
anybody else.
I'm sick of the politicking and the back and forth skirmishes. I mean, this place has had battle after battle for almost 20 fucking years now. And when we're not at each other's throats, other monsters and beasts ravage about. I was in the merc business way before you lot came around, and I don't hold any of that against you. And as much as monster hunting and treasure seeking fills our pockets, I want the people to not have to worry about such things. I just want the fighting to end. And I feel like that perception has resonated with all these people here that aren't able to do any of those things. I guess I just wanted to say, if you think the prince is really the real deal, tell him of us and this place. If he can provide sanctuary to us, I know that there's at least a few of us that would fight for a just cause. Just to fight for peace.
I think he's always looking for more people, but like you say, you're going to be joining the conflict if you.
Yeah, but I don't want those that can't fight to be conscripts. If he can offer sanctuary for those that can't fight, aren't promised into the fight.
I'm sure there's plenty of other jobs. There's weapon making and.
Well, you carry our terms, and if there's any hope for a dialogue, I would hear him.
Well, we're going there now. Why don't you come with us?
Well, I can't just leave everybody here. They're looking for guidance, for leadership, for somebody to have direction. And right now, that's me.
Probably send a messenger here, Grogar.
I was just thinking, okay, I will.
Where are y'all?
They're in the
Back with
what
the
was the
military.
bandit leaders room where Era is talking to her.
I'm still with the Frost Giants.
Yeah, I'm flashing the
Yeah.
I couldn't even pull you up on like when I clicked on your characters.
Yeah, I can't click on anybody else's character but my own. That's been a bug for a while now.
Do you see? Do
Yeah.
you see?
See.
Do you see? I mean, you're
Well, we
almost-
can.
I'm gonna move you.
I think Grogar, we can relay the message to him, and
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we will. Absolutely.
I appreciate it. Just we're doing what we can to survive here.
are you looking to abandon this place, or
No, I think strategically we would need to use this place.
Yeah.
that's the thing, though. If if you're
Grogar,
gonna, then the prince is gonna be using this place for his own means, probably.
and Grogar, I don't want to interject, but you do hold a rank now that I think you can speak
Well, yeah. I mean,
Or the prince, yeah.
and make decisions.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what.
One of the generals of the army.
I'm not- I'm not-
Oh
I don't
Well,
think we.
Well, yeah, but I'm not gonna just I mean, I have no problem with it, but I don't have final say.
What?
I
I
think
mean, you're more or less the prince's hand, right? Correct?
Well,
No.
you're his general.
I'm a general. I mean, I'm not saying.
You have your army. Start leading it.
What the fuck? Who are you?
I spent a lot of
This
time,
is-
or not a lot of time, but I spent time with.
Does he? Wow.
Olodin
well,
and
shut
Havel?
your goddamn mouth.
There's a reason he picked you.
I don't know where's this dude at? I just see text coming from underneath the floor.
I just
Oh,
moved the
he's-
thing up.
He's standing at the other end.
He's
of the
right at the end of the
Opposite,
table.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the same thing, Jared.
What the fuck?
I was like, oh. I was like,
Volk
moved the
leans
thing up.
against the table, saying,
I have my green
All
down. I
those
didn't even
things.
see it. He wasn't even there on my screen.
Fucking right fucking here.
I didn't even see him.
All I'm saying, Rogar, is show a little confidence. You got this.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Yeah, sure, yes.
You don't need Olodin's permission. If you want them, take them.
Do it.
Yeah, it's fine.
so my people have sanctuary under Olodin.
I mean, you're gonna have to work for it. End of the day.
Not
I
all
mean,
of
like,
these
you can't,
people.
You can't.
All of these people aren't workers. Some of these people have only known.
There's always something to
They can
do.
make themselves useful. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, like, it's not going to be a free ride. You know.
Well, we're not hoping for a free ride. The ones that are able to work will help, but in
That's all-
whatever capacity that they can. But not everybody is able.
Well, yeah.
We understand that.
I think
Any-
Olin
any-
wants to help all people, whether they're
Yes, any contribution that you can make to the cause will be greatly appreciated and accepted.
But your home base here will absolutely be utilized in a tactical.
Yes, I would say that we would want to get the members of your community who are not able to contribute.
go back to Phaleron. Would they be?
I guess that is probably our safest place right now.
Yeah.
Would that work with you?
If we could have some men escort them to the safety of Phaleron, then sure. I would find those terms acceptable, yeah.
I believe that's where we're headed right now, so why don't you outfit some of your men to come with us, and we'll escort them back.
The
I don't know if we want to leave them unguarded here. I mean, we can probably
yeah.
either that. We can send
No, I'm-
like a detachment back and have them.
How many people are we talking as far as civilians?
50? Maybe more?
We'll just.
Okay. How many
We'll
people are in
probably
this
just-
town right now?
In like here? Are you talking like in the cave area
Well, just
in general?
in this fort.
Yeah.
Able-bodied versus non-able-bodied.
Those that can 50 unable to work, possibly 30 that would be able to contribute in one way or the other, 5 capable fighters.
Oh.
Okay, I would say of those 50, can't they support by cooking food, by
Yeah,
making clothing?
Yeah, they're
Some,
not. Should all be
most of them are
capable of
children,
something.
though. You
I
have
would
children
say
and widows and wounded.
Okay. Any of the ones
These
that
people
must
have
come.
seen and have already been part of this war. Their houses ravaged. They were pulled from the rubble. Survivors alone while the rest of their families were massacred. I'm not going to have them get promised to work for battle one way or the other at all. If they are not willing to do that, I'm not going to promise that of them.
And is that the 50?
Yes.
Okay, then those are the ones coming with us.
It's going to take some time for them to gather their things.
I would say we'll just send a detachment of soldiers here. You guys remain as is. I mean,
Maybe they could prepare for.
you're gonna have to, protect yourself as best as possible. I don't know what time frame looks like.
We could probably have them ready to move within 2 days, a day and a half tops.
All right, we can work with that. We'll send troops back this way, collect you guys, and reinforce this.
The times that it's taking you, it's about a 3-day march for you guys at a normal pace, one way or the other, just as an idea of time.
All right. I don't know where any of the other forces are or anything at this point. I don't totally remember. So
Yeah, where were the Laborate forces last we knew? Or Laborate or Azarian? Were there any at Ilwood or Falkirk yet?
You don't know. Ilwood or Falkirk?
Okay, so we're in Bosman Cave. What is
Yeah.
the closest we know that the armies are to Bosman Cave?
South of Naborn, which is what you guys just stopped them from taking. What you know is the idea. It was possible for Since they can't go that way, it's possible for them to get to Phaleron through the west, up through this way,
Through Grams.
through Grams.
Oh.
The charred remains.
Burnt apple pie.
I'm running the racket now.
Are you the one that burnt it down?
You'll never know.
Competition, what's that?
Can-
Should we also maybe get in contact with that old farmer that we ran into way back in the day?
Oh, he's dead.
Is he?
I just assume.
What? I thought he was like a fucking soldier.
I don't even know what farmer you're talking about, so.
He's talking about the people that said that they would fight for Olodin in Shooting Star Fields.
Those are the people.
The one that knocked Sharia on her fucking ass.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was a guy and a girl. Yeah, the girl had her throat burned from the chemicals that were used by Castian when the war finally came on. Wow, you guys remember
Right.
you guys remember a lot of the things except the last part of it.
But we have a stone, don't we?
That's the last part of it.
Yeah. Who's got that stone?
Oh, which one talks to?
Oh, if it's fucking Lyndhurst, I'm gonna be pissed. Although he wasn't a giant tiger, so it's not Lyndhurst.
No, the Lyndhurst you knew was dead.
Yeah. Thank God.
You can breathe easily.
He will never come
I
back.
mean,
Unless
Yeah.
Ulrich fucks a tiger and has some offspring, which I wouldn't put it past him.
What? Jesus.
See?
What? I'm a furry.
Oh, Aegon. Is that who we're talking about?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Aegon. Got it. I thought we did message them and let him know that Olodin was back.
Yeah, Volk sent a letter.
Yeah, okay. Okay, well, if they're not coming with us,
We just like maybe send a message to Olden or whatever and say, hey, the people of Boswin Cave Fortress decided to join us. Send reinforcements or
An escort.
yeah,
send an escort to.
Call it Boswin Cave Fortress or something.
If you're thinking of how to word it in 25, I'm not gonna. If you want to send it like that, you can send it like that.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Just saying that, yeah, Bosman Cave is joining. We need an escort to escort the civilians back to Phaleron.
Who are you sending it to?
Olden, probably, I guess.
That's Reggie's casting it.
I would send it to Havel, I think.
Yeah, sure, that's fine too. Whoever you would think you'd talk to, I mean, you can just say.
Yeah, I spent more time with him, and I would have more of a rapport with him than Olin, I believe.
I would do it myself, but I cannot.
Yeah.
Havel gives you the affirmative and says he'll have men marching down before the sun sets.
All right, you'll have your escort in 3 days. They leave
right.
in the morn.
Okay. then
Keep
I
a
hope
low
to.
profile until then.
Well, we'll do everything that we can.
All right.
Do you have any spellcasters here?
No.
Do you have any clerics? Anybody who can you heal?
A little bit.
Can you send?
No.
You're a bard, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What an interesting exchange.
I mean, I don't say this out loud, but a bard without sending, come on.
I didn't.
Come on, man. He also didn't have a brain, so it's.
In so many ways.
He had a brain. It's just he
He's
still
in a
does.
monster's
It's,
stomach.
it's just made up entirely of
Air.
darkness.
And booze.
I
and
feel bad for
shadows.
this guy. We gotta push him all the way back to Phaleron.
Do you say that to his face?
Are you ready for the journey, little guy?
Listen, townsfolk, to Mayor.
He looks
Oh.
It's gonna be rough.
pretty fucking joyful. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Alright, yeah. There's a bard here. Maybe she has sending.
Let's ask every single one of them. Hey, what about you? Hey, what about you? We think we've done enough. We've accomplished.
Can you not harass everybody as you?
Oh
Hey,
wait,
you
let
look
me.
useless.
I don't think it lasts long enough, but just let me look at a trait that I never fucking use.
Hey, I think everybody has those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Use that. Use that. Use. I haven't used that.
What's that?
Abjure enemy, where I can use my channel divinity to what the fuck it? The creature is frightened. I can frighten undead, and what that would be taking away my vow of enmity, which is way better. So I haven't used that one.
It's also not as much of an undead campaign as the last one was.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast sending into one of my beads, and use arcane abeyance and give it to Miss Minotaur, and just say, if anything happens to this fort before reinforcements arrive, contact me. We will try to send help as fast as possible.
Okay, I'll definitely
Just-
do that.
Break this, and it will cast the spell, okay?
Okay. Do I just do this and she just crushes it? No, I'm just
Alright.
kidding.
That was your only one.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
All right. I mean, I think that was good.
Real quick, I have the chat up on the right for this. Is it like all smudgy or is my monitor fucking gross?
It's fine.
Does it have like smudges on the
Oh yeah, yeah.
on the chat? Okay.
Yep, yep.
All right. Like where here, I wrote him, but he didn't write back. I guess I could have just screenshot it. I'm like, what is all this fucking
Yeah, I see it.
black shit? Okay, it came through on the screenshot, so
The most annoying thing is like it's like wavy.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
kinda like-
gelatinous.
bubbly
yeah,
and
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that until you just pointed out. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't get why they'd have that happen.
I don't know.
Alright. To Phaleron.
Before we leave, I'm gonna summon Bart with wings.
Okay. In the
Right,
cave?
Well, before we leave, like
All right.
as we're on
Well,
our way out.
then you can do it when you leave.
You guys want to fly back?
I mean, I was gonna ride my steed.
All right. You can fit another, can't you?
Maybe. A large celestial. I would think I can fit an extra person on a mount, but I don't know how if the thing can fly.
I think it's probably just struggling.
I mean, it's a large creature.
I would guess 2 mediums.
Probably like you and a
Yeah.
shag lug.
It looks like everybody says it can carry like one other person.
Yeah.
Alright.
Save my tiny legs.
All right, but you guys are still in the cave right now, so
Oh, we need to get out of the cave, is what he said.
I mean, you can summon Barb with wings in here if you want.
No, I was gonna just do it before we leave, but see, there's.
Oh, let me immerse.
Dark.
Yeah, you notice that the sun is almost setting, and as you make your way out of the cave, you notice a figure sitting on the edge of the defensive pit. You see Triscaria staring up
course.
at the sky,
Son of
his
a
back
bitch.
to you.
This fucking guy.
I wonder.
Oddly convenient of you to be here.
Well, yeah, it
Yeah,
is
okay.
kind of ironic seeing you here of all places. I was just taking a trip down memory lane, if you will, reminiscing.
Why?
Well,
What the fuck?
this was one of the first, and it was where I met all of you the first time as well.
So you're saying something bad's gonna happen by you reminiscing, like something's gonna end? Is that what we're getting at right now?
I literally
No.
told you we were here.
Yes,
It's not shocking that you came.
I wanted to have this chance to thank you all. Thank you for your companionship, albeit brief and at arm's length. I've been away from home for so very long. This mission was so poorly constructed. I didn't know how to go about it for years upon years. It's almost mystifying that my hypothesis was actually correct. After more than 100 years, I was finally able to piece together a solution. I'm going home soon.
Okay.
Where's home?
I originate from Ebros, as unfoundedly that sounds.
Wait, Ebros? EBROS?
Ebros, EBROS.
It's an entirely different realm.
Planet?
No,
I
you
don't know.
dimwit.
Planet.
It's the same planet. It's the same goddamn planet.
Dimwit.
It's been
I thought our
stuck.
planet was Eros.
This planet's Castera.
I thought the continent was Eros, though.
You're in the Triscaria right now. That's the continent.
I know, but the other continent.
It's Ebros.
I thought it was Eros the entire time. This is Kyle talking, by the way, not Reggie.
All right. Well, this is Ryan talking. I heard enough of you guys saying Ebros at the end of the last campaign.
How do you spell that?
EBR Ebros. But I had already made the name up and the lore and everything, but before wasn't retconning it.
I've already.
Like Bang Bros.
What you know about Ebros is it's the continent that's been cut off for almost 500 years from the astral calamity that happened
Right.
when Zehuin was imprisoned.
Yeah.
When he accidentally lodged a comet into the Earth center and is stasised the world from falling apart. And nobody has been able to bridge between where that astral calamity stasis barrier is. Well, going back now is just well, it's not assured, but it's the only chance I got. Why do people keep fucking rolling? Just keep seeing it pop up.
I don't know how to get rid of it. Oh,
Just escape.
Oops. It's
Did-
been such a lonely time. Decades shunned and mistrusted and misunderstood. There's a part of me that struggles as I understand where they stand. These lands have so much of their own sorrows that it does not need the burden of an outsider's trouble. Especially one that they don't understand. The plight of another land so foreign and out of reach, it might as well be a fable. Why would a war-torn land pay it any mind? I understand that, but understanding doesn't quite make the bite not sting. Whatever you have thought or still think of me is a thing of the past. It's hard to tell how profound the future will look. Pebbles that make a castle look insignificant, but are nonetheless important as a whole. I am about to change the world.
What? What do you mean?
I'm about to bridge the gap between worlds lost.
Was that what your mission? Did you figure it out doing all the research you were doing?
Yes,
And you're
and
gonna.
I'm
So
fine.
you're gonna like converge the realms, is what you're saying.
I wouldn't say I'm going to cause a convergence, no.
Okay, all right.
I think that is a gross misunderstanding of the entire situation.
Oh.
I could see that
Yeah.
somebody that doesn't have all the data and doesn't have any of the research would jump to the conclusion of convergence and the ending of the world.
So
You have to think bigger than that, Rogar.
Okay.
I'm
You're gonna
about
bridge
the gap between two worlds left
Right,
untouched for centuries.
so just that calamity thing is what you're saying.
What about is what I'm saying what?
I guess I don't know what you're saying unless you're gonna make it so people can travel between the two
Exactly.
realms. Okay.
That.
How?
I have been investigating the rifts since they appeared, and I've been gathering their data.
We're aware.
Well, 115 years ago, I was tasked with discovering the state of the rest of the world and trying to find a way to bridge this land with the rest of the world again. And the astral calamity is in fact holding back the destruction of this here world. So my initial plan of disabling that boundary was discarded. Seeing all the rifts, I was able to determine that there's a location nearly identical in every single rifts to create an imitation of a rift between all the realms at a spot that overlaps between them all, where each inch might be constructed from a different realm, with an exit point being back in Ebros. Imagine a portal that you walk through and you're in a different land. So discarded. Both lands would benefit, learning from each other in so many ways that the reunification of the world is an unprofound marvel.
Yeah. I mean, it could be a little dangerous too if you know.
Yeah, you're going against the laws of nature.
I'm not anything but safe. I have been running the calculations for the past few weeks, and I've finally found the perfect location.
So you're just gonna open it up and see what happens?
All right.
There's
Is
no
your plan to
half
start in the
measures.
Frost realm?
No. Again, I said I merely came here to reminisce and hoped to run into you to tell you thank you.
So you're gonna open this portal essentially for what was that? Anybody to travel to any realm anytime?
Hopefully, that would be ideal.
Is there any like potential dangers with that?
Yes.
Well, there is a variance of potential danger, but it's nothing to be concerned about, and
It's everything to be concerned about.
it's just a slight deviance is not going to deter me from unifying a world broken. All my calculations point that everything is going to be completely safe and fine.
That's not your call.
And it's not your call to try to say otherwise.
I guess it's just as much my right to say no as for you to say yes.
Exactly. I have been tasked with the hope of my people starving
Why not bring them here?
because it was only one way, an experimental way. They did not even know if I would survive. They sent me in a casket of iron that they propelled into the skies, into the astral, and I landed here.
Why don't you just maybe connect that land and this land and not all the realms, which probably could, you know.
And how would you propose to do that? I've been searching for 115 years. Or
Without
like
utilizing the realms, other realms? I don't know.
this was the hypothesis that I've made with the highest possible chance of success.
So this wouldn't have anything to do with realms converging on accident.
That's what's gonna cause it.
Yeah, I'm
I
getting that
think.
feeling as well.
Yeah.
Because we're seeing all points. Everything
Theros,
pointing
you
to.
can't do what you're talking about. We just saw what is happening, and the realms are on a path of convergence, and I think you're the trigger.
What you may and may not have seen is but the weary manifestation of worry, of possibility, of doubt.
Or a variable that you haven't put in your
All
calculation.
right. So, in any of your calculations, was there any that landed on your
A singularity?
yeah, your portal going awry?
The problem with your way of talking is that you see the possibility of failure and you shy your eyes away from it.
Well,
Yes,
No, we're
I have
very
seen
focused on
that.
the failure, actually.
Yes,
You're ignoring it.
I'm not ignoring it. I have seen it. Yes, I have seen what a failure and variance would happen and what it would cause.
so all your people and our people die.
Exactly, and do you think I want that?
Well, I hope not, but it's a possibility.
Of course not.
What's the probability in your calculation of that?
You see him open up his orb, and the pieces just break apart, and he flits his fingers. You see lights dazzle across his face, and he says, under everything in the right, perfect circumstances, there is a 0.285% chance of a convergence.
Now factor in that
Not great, not terrible.
But you didn't factor in this new information that we just got from the core where we saw the realms that are in the process of converging.
Of course, you saw the realms in the processes are converging.
Oh. And that's in your calculation.
Yes.
How's in your calculation if you just found out?
How do you think I just snap my fingers and all of these plans come to work?
Huh?
Do you think I'm just going to start it tomorrow?
Huh?
I have been building this portal for years. What you saw
Okay.
is the efforts of my work.
Oh, so it's starting to happen. You've already
You
started
are doing
it.
This is
So-
your goal.
So it's literally happening.
I
because
had
of
to bring everything close enough together to make things overlap so the portal will work.
So is it all there now?
Yes, it is all in place.
And you haven't opened the portal yet. You're about
I
to.
have the perfect location. I have been running the numbers to make sure that everything, when 10 days.
It's during the battle.
To the west, or to the east. It's a lovely place. You should come and see it once I'm done. I will give you a tour of the city and the land all on my own.
And you said the
Aileron?
percentage. Uh,
2.89.
Is it Phaleron?
No. I've tried to move it away. It is remote. It's not going to hamper any civilizations. It's not going to hamper your little battles. Just might feel a little shaking.
so when this happens, what you're just gonna let your people funnel over here? What's the plan?
I wish I knew a little bit more, but I have been out of contact with them.
You
The
don't
other
even
side?
know if there's anything left over there.
Yeah.
No,
even-
I don't. Imagine signing up to try to save your people and
That's
taking
tough. Yeah.
100 years to do so and finally finding a way. I am eager, if there was a better word, to get over there, to find out what comes next.
Huh.
Just as this place is a civilization lost, so is ours to you.
You have no clue what you're tampering with.
I have every clue what I'm tampering with.
You don't even.
I think you just don't know my convictions.
You're right.
That's actually the one thing I do have confidence in.
Then trust that I know exactly what I'm doing.
There's no trust here. There never was.
It's all in the data. The numbers show that everything will be just fine.
No, because you can't say for 100%. You just said so.
And you can't say if you'd wake up tomorrow at 100% certainty. This is as low as I could get the numbers to go.
And unless it's 0, it's unacceptable.
Then it's a good thing I don't need your acceptance.
That's. Yep. I don't know.
Well, if your reminiscing is through, it might be time you be on your way.
I was thinking the same thing.
We see
You
you
know,
again.
Yes.
well, that is
we
up to
will.
you, but you know, it saddens me greatly. I was really hoping to have a happier farewell than this. But
Well, I mean, you're.
it's not surprising.
You're talking about ending the
Yeah, there's a chance you
Cosmos,
could kill
so-
everyone in the process. I mean, we can't. I'm not exactly confident or excited about that. You can only worry about that.
Do you know why your continent is still attached to this planet? Do you know
Yes.
what kept it here?
Yes,
What?
I've done my research. Like I said, my entire point was to disable that stasis. And when I found out that Zayuin's powers were keeping this planet held together, I did not pursue that avenue. That is a much, much higher percent chance of a total downfall than 2.89.
You mean using Zayuin's power to reconnect the planet?
No, to disable the barrier. How would I use an imprisoned god's power to stabilize and bring back?
It's best I don't know.
Exactly.
But again, if you're
What I am and what I'm doing is the best that I possibly can. And my best is better than yours. I've had enough of this.
yeah, we'll just have
You
to
begged
skip
me to
that.
take my leave, and I will. Good luck in your efforts.
Thanks. Too.
And you see him have fire erupt from his boots, and he flies up, straight up into the air, and then rockets away.
Oh fuck! Is he a fucking robot?
Iron Man, dude.
It's Iron Man, yeah.
Robot. Well, that's I didn't see that coming.
Really?
My gifts are not working
Really?
in chat.
Well, I didn't see him.
Really?
Yes.
You don't remember me saying he's the big bad? Like, I hope that's clipped, but
Well, I didn't see.
I remember it.
That's what he was
yeah,
gonna do.
like,
Oh, I don't
Note
really know
this,
that he's the
he's-
big bad yet.
I didn't see him
I
wanting to
appreciate your
put a.
outlook.
Yeah.
well, I already guess I know what the white light is now. I just saw shit people. I didn't.
He
see
said
it got
time
cut
to-
off by my.
He said, "Time to call the shit people."
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll tell him that Theros is Reginald. Well, at any rate, we need to stop him 100%. Not
could've just
90,
stopped him
not
right now.
99. No, he would have murdered us.
But there's that 2% chance. I mean, that, you know, it's only 2% chance.
It was less. I thought it was 0.02 or whatever.
No, 2.89.
Yeah. I can tell you that it's a lot higher than that.
What you're saying he's lying to us?
I'm saying that he's not as good at math as he says he is.
Sorry, what I'm saying is he's not good at math.
I mean, yeah. Clearly, that I'm sure there's going to be highly unforeseen circumstances. Even if it doesn't cause a convergence, I don't. Having one portal that everything can access, come in and out of, and that's. I mean, that's just straight up recipe for disaster.
We've seen what happens when one realm tries to seep into the other.
Yeah, it's just gonna
It's
be
total chaos and
it's gonna be-
instability.
yeah, it's gonna be
There's
chaos. And
no
anarchy
way.
And freaking.
Well, no, it's just going to be the end of the cosmos.
What's I'm saying? If it doesn't just cause. The
I think-
convergence.
Yeah. I thought you were trying to make the point of having the bridge. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, essentially, like if even if the it doesn't cause a convergence. It's,
Yeah, all the
it's
shit
like,
coming
it's,
through is going to suck.
It's GG's. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be. It's gonna be bad. All right. So he said what? He just said to the east, 10 days.
In 10 days to the east is where he's going to place this universal portal.
Say we try to get everyone we can to help, but seeing as there's a freaking massive war going on, I mean, it's probably gonna be.
If I were a betting man, and I'd say that the likelihood is, well, let's say 97% that vision I've been having at the end of all these timelines where there's a white light has to do exactly with that portal.
Yeah, probably.
The timeline that avoids it, I believe, is the one that he is no longer living in. Just a hunch. I could never see his face. Every time he would look back is when it's almost like he would shun me from seeing who he actually was. Right, Ryan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's so far in the future.
Yeah, and
Was he aware of your visions?
who, Theros?
The guy flying through space or whatever.
He seemed to acknowledge my viewing him. He seemed,
Disrupting your visions somehow.
he seemed cognizant of the fact that I was watching.
Mhm.
Again, that's where it feels like I feel repelled whenever I try to look closer. I can't be certain, but I don't know. I think he needs to be stopped.
Yeah.
Even if this works out perfect, it still is like you said, the things that are going to come through, he's mad. If he's thinking that this calculation is correct, even if it works, it fails.
Well, and we don't know what's on the other side. We don't know what is going to come through.
Exactly. He
Yeah.
hasn't been
Monsters
to
or
every
what?
realm, and the realms that he has been in, to look at what we've dealt with.
You know his home's not a different realm, right?
It's the
His
other.
home?
It's the other
Yes.
continent,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, okay. Just making sure. That's
But we still don't know what is on that continent after 100+ years, right?
What's
yes.
happening over there?
He just
It could be very bad things over there.
he
So
confirmed
what?
that.
I guess I do have to just take a step back. What are the continents on the planet?
I haven't made a full world map because I didn't want to shoehole
I
myself.
thought there was only 3, but
There's 3 on this landmass that you're on currently. Then across the Misty Sea to the west is the Curran dynasty, which is an entire other landmass as well. But all the way to the west of Ados is where one of the lands splits, and the ocean has completely separated from where Ebros used to be.
okay. So
Like
Ebros is
Galandor
the
and
one
Eastern
floating in the
Kingdoms.
sky that Zeowyn held together.
It's the orange slice of the world that is slightly apart from the rest of the world that is
Okay.
being held in stasis.
Okay. And Zeowyn is the one that
Has
held that in and let
has
the
held the
darkness in.
entire world from falling apart from. Yeah.
Yes, and that's when the darkness got in. I don't care if they know this lore.
Everybody know though. Everybody should. This was revealed at the end.
That
of
was the last campaign, right?
but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Castera is a world with a comet lodged into the center of its
Yeah.
core and is in the middle of pretty much exploding and has been held in stasis. And there is a big orange slice of the globe that has Ebros on it that has been like held apart from the rest of the world.
I don't know if I missed this. How does ship people get over here?
They were on Ados, not Abros.
Yeah,
That's what confused me when you kept on saying Abros. I'm like, I thought it was Ados.
No, that's Ados.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, that's what was confusing me.
No,
Okay.
no. Ebros is. You guys haven't. This
Have
is
not been there.
Nobody's been there. Nobody's
Okay.
been there for. It happened 482 years ago.
Yeah.
So just shy of 500 years ago.
That's why I needed the clarification because I was thinking Ados when you
Nope,
said
sorry.
Abros, and okay,
He's the only person you guys have ever met from there.
okay, gotcha. That is all the clarification I needed.
Yeah.
To Phaleron?
Guess so.
Yeah, I need to sleep. Information overload.
Well, you can sleep on the way. We got 3 days.
Oh, we got my steed.
In Phaleron, do you want to be on your steed?
Will I need it?
Probably not.
Okay, well then I can be on my feet.
I don't want to put you on it, and then you go into the guild hall. Well, I can't fit in.
We'll just have them out there, and then we'll worry about it. I mean, yeah. Put them out front.
Oh, just bar in general, sure.
Yeah. Pretend he has wings. I don't feel like paying for another.
No, that's fine. I'll put him next to his dog house.
Yeah.
All right. You all return to Phaleron, seeing the place with more movement than the last few times. Soldiers march to and fro, supplies are being carried in haste. The door to the blacksmith is wide open with the sound of hammering steel ringing constantly. By all accounts, it feels as though something big is on the horizon.
They're right.
I mean, if you guys just want to say where you want to head, you don't need to step by step. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm going right to the basement.
Okay. You see a meeting of most of the parties to the war effort, and you also see somebody that you haven't seen in quite a long time sitting idly on the stone chair in the back. Your patron, Kanan Gwened.
I fucking knew it.
What did you fucking know?
He was gonna make an appearance. I had a feeling after the big bad talk.
Well, I haven't gotten my quota of 50 souls yet, but
But as you descend into the basement, Oladin welcomes you back safely, confirming that your eyes don't deceive you. We are readying for battle.
Kavir back?
No.
She would have been sending updates every day. Is there
Yes.
any news from her?
We have heard from her.
Or... Okay.
Why don't you make yourself comfortable?
Oh no. Oh no.
We have smaller groups fighting on all other fronts, and it's our turn to head to the battlefield. Let me get you up to speed, but first I'd like to hear your report. How did the mission to the realm of ice go?
I mean, I'll say it went smoothly, but we learned that the realms are shifting, which is causing the earthquakes.
Is that bad?
Yes,
Yes.
That bad.
thanks to a wandering traveler that we've been dealing with in our expeditions to the realms. He's attempting to move them all nearby together to create a portal that connects all of the realms everywhere all at once in one place. He
The
seems
way
to-
you're presenting this information sounds as though that's dangerous.
I mean, just theory crafting here. I mean, having all the beings from every realm be able to go through one point. There's no part of that can end well. Like,
Yeah, Lydon, I don't think you want us to be connected to other realms that way.
Fair enough. You're the experts. I'll take your word for it.
so he said in 10 days he's opening this portal. He said to the east.
You see Oladin's face almost drop into a scowl, but he waves his hand on for you to continue.
Do I notice this?
Yes.
That's where you're headed, isn't it?
He puts a tentative finger up as if almost to put a pin in that for a moment and to let your report continue.
I mean, the long story short, if we don't stop him in that 10 days time, the world ends. I don't know how else to say it besides that. And you know just as well as I do that even trying to coordinate everyone to help stop this is going to be incredibly difficult with an active war going on. So, yeah.
Wonderful. I don't think you know this, but what are the chances that everything works out fine?
Okay, well, yeah. Oh man,
We don't know.
we don't know chances. He
Okay.
mentioned that there's
No,
only a
we
2%.
don't know anything. He was spitting nonsense, and
Yeah, he
let's
threw
just
out
say
numbers, but
it's not zero.
we can trust him about as far as we can throw him. And I mean, just the pure fact that every realm is connected in one spot with no filter is just gonna be chaos, unending fighting.
It's a madman spitting nonsense.
Okay. You see him like pinch the bridge of his nose, and he sighs, trying to sort his thoughts, and he says, "Okay. Well, that's another card on the table that I'm not sure how to deal with.
Well, I mean,
Let me
yeah.
get you up to speed with everything here. I'll give you the plan that we had enacted. We'll try to sort everything. But it does sound like that's something we absolutely cannot ignore. It's hard. I'm struggling with what's good and right for our people in our land and what you claim as an imminent catastrophe.
Yeah.
And I don't know the balance to strike on that. I said I'll bring you up to speed, and I will in a moment, but right now I'm vexed with, it sounds like, cutting our forces. We save the world or the land, and then we give up all of our fight for
Yeah.
peace and equality to live in subjugation.
Yeah, it's tough. I think. Yeah, I did. I mean, it's probably gonna be something that we deal with the wandering traveler, and you should just continue path down. You know.
How about I...
Let's get up to speed,
He
please.
smirks and he says, how about I get you up to speed?
Okay, let's do that. Yeah,
Please.
sounds good.
Get us up to speed, please.
You have all of our information. Please get us up to speed so we're
Kevin
speaking
Cinderstep with Greyhand are leading an attack against Leveret near Gurgazigavon.
What?
Yeah,
It's-
go
it's-
Kevin.
It's Gurzigvon, but I want to say it that way because it's how John said it on that one. click.
Grubba-bugga-bub.
Gurgazigavon. Gurzigvon.
Grubba-bugga-bub.
It's said that Leveret has splintered its forces into three. One headed to strike us here in Phaleron, another looking to pass Phaleron to the east and strike us through the wilds there, and another to land ashore at High Hearth and march upon Azaria. Our best guess is that Castian will be leading the forces to the east and are likely around where Leafside was at the moment. That's the force we need to worry about the most. Whatever's coming from the north, we have to leave in the hands of Kevin and Greyhand. Kavir was able to give us intel that Azaria has overtaken High Hearth and are currently engaged with the Leveret naval forces. We're not likely to get those supplies. We'll worry about who wins that battle later, but if Leveret wins, they'll still have to traverse around Naborn to strike at us, and if Azaria wins, we're in the same situation as we are now, so that's a later worry. But that would be the case if it also wasn't reported that Azaria has been found marching east of the Naborn themselves. It's dangerous to march an army over a fucking mountain range, but there's a reason that there's been no proper path created besides the Naborn Hollow. Virus must be getting desperate to march an army over the mountain range, but we've heard reports and reports again that that's exactly where they've last been seen.
So are they circumventing the hollow, or they're going through it?
Over it to the east.
Huh.
We're not sure if they're aiming for Phaleron or if they're hoping to catch up one of us by surprise, but I'd wage that it's safe to assume that they're aware about their own movements and know that they've been seen. We'd rather not fight them here in the city proper and risk the homes and lives of the villagers, so we're going to be forced to meet both armies out in the field. This isn't going to be your first outing with the troops, is what I'd like to say, but we won't be able to wait and blindside them this time. We have to go in with the notion that we are both their targets, which is not ideal. On the brighter side of looking at things, I don't think that either side will look at this chance to play nice together, and it's going to be an all-out brawl. And to be entirely transparent, one I don't think we can win head-on. Now, I had a speech planned before the notion of calamity was brought to the table from your travels, but let me just say it as it was rehearsed, and again, we can comb through the details after. General Grogar, I was going to say Grogar and Thogak
Grogar,
together. General Grogar Thogak.
Yeah.
Yeah. You command our most fearsome group of warriors.
That's right.
A group that has claimed victory from impossible standards and has seen the deaths of 2 generals on each side. You are our most elite, and you would have a very important role in this battle. In the battle of the coming war.
Right, I was gonna say, and that is
Against the wishes of my most trusted compatriot Havel, I will be joining this battle and leading the bulk of our forces. Vile and as rotten as Castian may be, I do not believe that he wants me dead. That's a sliver of comfort, but I also have not trained my entire life to sit idly by. I will be joined by Havel and the mass of my lieutenants. General Octavio will lead a smaller force to hopefully make its way around and come from their east. It'll take a while for him to circumvent and make it to the battle, and it might be over before he even makes it. If he makes it in time, though, the flanking maneuver will greatly improve our stance. If they're looking to wipe away us as a third party to this conflict, we will likely draw the attention of both sides. Lacking the manpower, skill will only account for so much. If it turns into a battle of attrition, we've already lost. Grogar, you have perhaps the most pivotal role in this battle. I want you to capture Virus Edrix and Castian Fanarin.
yes, sir.
Is a monumentous task that is far greater said than done. But without a general to lead them, one side will sweep the other, with the army caught in the shifting tide. As such, we need to make these captures happen simultaneously. And I do not give this task lightly.
What?
I don't wish this thing upon anyone, let alone my most elite, but you are the only ones that have any chance of pulling this off. And before you shout any more objections, just let me continue in full before the forum's open to discussion. Yes, you will need to split your forces, with some taking on Varys and the others Castian. If capture is impossible, neutralize them however you can. Capture is a luxury, and we may not be able to afford that. But if it's possible, make it so. While our main attack is likely suicide, most of both forces will be focused on our location. That gives you a better opportunity to strike the leaders. With less eyes focused on you, you're more than likely to catch the generals by themselves and hopefully a little unaware. It's such a crazy plan that I don't think they will have accounted for it. The plan is, understandably, extremely dangerous. The generals will not go down easy and are said to be both incredibly inhuman fighters in their own rights. Since we caught wind of their current movements of all armies, we've been tirelessly trying to improve our odds in this fight. Kavir delivered a note toward Kanan Grenard asking for access to his treasury with some artifact that may help turn the tide. After contacting me with a reply and learning of our plan, he was insistent that he be present in this meeting. He expressed amusement hearing that the previously known adequate talent was given such a task and claimed to, quote, have the perfect gift for his beneficiaries. So I guess he didn't come with any treasury, so I guess this is your opportunity, Mr. Gwennon. You see Canid fix his collar and his cuffs. Well, it's been quite a while since I've seen all of you together again. I'm very glad to see my investments have been thriving and making a name for itself. The prestige of royalty's most elite is very impressive. Even being surrounded by the most incompetent men, the prince and his play at war is a boring concept, but my little hard workers wanting to put an edge out to the impossible, well that's something I think I could help out for. I came here bringing not a weapon that can slay hordes with a swing, not a doomsday device to wipe out the lands clean for a fresh start, not a poison to kill, not a scroll to cast. In fact, I brought no item at all. What I brought is information. Information I think not your toy prince could use. Nothing that can be written on any map or book. But I give it to you and your crew for 2 reasons. One, because I think you have met some of the prerequisites that might make it possible to decipher and believe the information which would be needed to best utilize it.
Oh boy.
And secondly, because giving you it is an amusing prospect.
Yeah.
That's all. Do you have a point to object, Grogar?
What do you have to gain out of this?
Oh. But I've always had to entertain. Entertainment, and I'd love to see my little seedlings grow to the skies. May I continue?
You may.
What I offer you is key information into the proper utilizations of will. But it will come at a price. You know how I dance. I give you something and you give me a little something in return. I won't have you treasure hunt in the middle of this fight. I'll cash the chip in once you're cleared of your more pressing duties, whatever they end up being. But I do believe that you know what I have to offer has the potential to be grand. What do you say?
I think we need every
I mean,
advantage
we
we
don't
can
have a
get
choice.
Grogar.
I don't know. We don't have a choice. I mean,
You
Yeah.
always have a choice. You could say no.
we have to give up something.
No, you have to get something for me. That's how it's always been. It's a give and take. It's not a free ride.
Take his offer, Grogar.
What does the rest of the crew think?
I mean, it's your call, of course.
We don't have much time here. I think we need every
I
I
mean,
certainly
help we
know.
can get.
I certainly know his power, but it's not something I can wield.
I mean, there's gonna be some incredible sacrifices that are gonna be made. So I mean, we'll take all the help we can get.
How about you, little Shaglug and Mr. Vladislavovich?
I'm at the tavern learning how to cook. I didn't go back to
You
the base.
fucking.
Do
Hey,
you
Graham
want to
Grams is
stay there?
down.
Do you want to stay there, or do you want to retcon yourself here? That's
That's
completely
right.
up to you.
I mean, yeah, there's-
I will retcon myself there. And I'll say like, I don't know what to think of this guy, but I don't know what to think of the other guy either. So I just kind of shrug and I'm like, let's whatever.
And Mr. Bertonalanaluski? Get the hell out of here. Go away. Well, let us start from the top then. Please do stop me if you need further explanation or fail to properly follow the explanation. Magic is merely the utilization of etheric manipulations. The realms, while being their own separate entities, have their essence seeped into our realm. That's normal. The realms all coexist together in an unseen harmony. The essence can be felt as aether, and by those with talent and those with proper knowledge, can be manipulated into what you know as magic. Easy. Reginald, when you cast a bolt of fire, it's just that. Manipulating the aether into a form that is fire, and you let it go.
Yep.
Will is the process that one utilizes in that manipulation process. It is something everyone has access to and uses at any given moment. In etheric manipulation, one projects themselves outward to harness the flow of aether. The projection is will in a basic sense. Nothing special about that. Though where it differs is the vast, unquantifiable aspects that one could use it. Though that is where understanding begins to falter the most. And with a floundering understanding, it is impossible to believe it. One must believe it to be true to be able to make it so. It is concurrently anchored in that belief. You can move, jump, swing a sword. You know those to be true, and so you can do it. If you did not know it to be true, how would you begin to? But you have all touched a sliver of will. With those who have been influenced before, I think you may have a better understanding. You cannot just make yourself believe it to be true. It's a feeling. You need to know what needs to be felt. You cannot be told. And that's why I believe, as odd as my words may seem to everybody else in this room, that you all understand what I'm saying. Reginald, you asked how my gray magic worked. It's not of an arcana that you can read about, but I can use it as fluently as you conjure a flame. It is a possibility with will. Now, I'll continue to tell you how to better utilize it, since you understand the belief needed to use it. Again, Reginald, I told you needing a pool. One that I have possession of. There is a reason for that. Every living thing has the potential to control will, though there is only so much an individual can shape it. There is a reason the gods have the powers that they do. They have others' beliefs imparted into them. And that belief is the basis that you know as godly power. For instance, Shaglug. Joss is not the goddess of death because she was powerful enough to be so, but because she has that power due to those believing her to be the goddess of death. Gods are not born into godhood. They are made from the belief that people instill into them. Is everybody following me?
Yep.
I'm hearing what you're saying.
Yeah, it makes pretty good sense.
I nod like I know, but I clearly don't understand.
There needs to be a catalyst to fully manipulate will into the shape of your choosing. Most common ways is sacrifice. Sharia, your father and his friends, while in a place brimming with potentiality, were able to utilize will through sacrifice to achieve extraordinary things. They had a lot going for them in the way of their situation, and it's harder outside such a place, but not impossible. Sacrifice, external belief, knowledge, and persistent practice helps bring them all to achieve a fraction of what is capable. There are other ways as well, but there are some that are even foreign to me. It is said that Ebros has been cursed as a land without any aether overlapping it, and no way to manipulate aether, that they are still able to manufacture will in their own way. Your little boy prince has given you a task, and those with prospects of will users shouldn't worry about the impossible. If you understand, then the only question is, what will it take for you to do what you want? Now, does any of that make sense? A raise of hands for any questions or concerns.
What? I mean, let's say instead of what you want to do, it's what we need to do. Okay, first of all.
Oh, need is such a frivolous change. Semantics at this point. What you think you need and what you think you want are completely unnecessary, and frankly, who the fuck gives a damn, Grogar?
Fair. Okay. So you just said a lot of shit. Okay.
Okay.
So you're gonna. There was God talk.
There was talk of gods and godhood, yes.
Are you like thinking like, are you saying like some sort of demigod stuff, or are you saying like some sort of temporary godlike power, or like, is this gonna be more damaging than giving us what we want, as you say?
Damaging to who? Damaging to
The
you?
world. The world is what I'm looking for. Not to me, not to, not my personal feelings. I'm more worried about, is this going to hurt more people than it's going to save?
Do you want to hurt more people? You
No.
certainly could with that power.
No.
I'm sure if you really wanted to give it your little all, Mr. Green Boy, you could probably use it to destroy this entire town with the snap of a finger. Is that what you want?
What? No, there's no part of me that wants that.
Well,
but I feel like
Rogar, you
then-
want to blow up the town?
That's what I heard, Shaglug. He wants to blow up everybody in here.
No, I'm just saying there's probably, you say there's consequences to this,
I
like
said that there's
sacrifices, but-
sacrifice. What would you need to give up to blow up the town?
I don't want to blow up the town.
But let's use it as an example.
But I'm just saying, like, further on down the line, like, I sacrifice something, whatever.
Okay,
but
okay, Grogar, whatever. Whatever town you want to blow up. It doesn't need to be this town. It's fine. whatever town, close your eyes and use your pictures in your head, whatever helps you think, and put yourself in a different town that you do want to blow up.
I
And
don't
we'll
wanna
use
blow
that
up a
as an
town.
example.
I'm not going to use
It's-
the blowing up
the
town as an
question
example.
is-
I want to avoid blowing up the town.
Oh my God, Grogra, always stuck
Jeez.
on the semantics of the blowing up and the not blowing up. Whatever you want to do, the only
Okay,
question
let's
is
just use
what
whatever
you're
town
willing
you're
to
from
give.
as an example. Okay. All right, we'll
Fine.
use your town.
Okay, my town. The question wouldn't be how. The question is, what would you give up to do that? The extent is what you're willing to give invokes the exponential power of it.
I'd give up everything to save the world, but save the world, not to blow up a town. Okay.
Well, if you give
But
it up,
I
then you
don't
can
want-
see the extent of that.
Yeah, I don't want the saving the world. Well, that wouldn't be saving the world then. All right, I'll do that then. Fuck
I'm not saying that. I think you're hung up on the blowing
Yeah,
up part.
I don't want.
You're
I don't want me having some sort of insane power
Grogar,
to be the
Grogar,
result.
Grogar,
Of,
Grogar,
yes, yeah, I'm
child.
listening.
I'm not going to give the kid matches. I'm giving you a canvas.
Okay.
You have a seat in front of for the symphony. Will is the instrument. What song you play is up to you. It doesn't need to be destruction. Be creative. You don't need to just draw dogs and cats like they tell the kids on the piece of paper. Draw what you want. If you say want is need, then draw what you need. The paint that you use to make it so is what you give up.
All right, I'm sure the answer will be clear when we get there.
Oh, you'll get there whenever you want to get there. You could get there now if you wanted. Though I don't think that the situation calls for it. And if Reggie's been doing his homework and making a pool for himself, he has all the more to draw from. How's that coming along, kid?
I left.
Oh, you left the room?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Grogar, sometimes you gotta crack a few eggs if you want the whole
Jesus
chicken.
Christ. Well, at least you didn't say it burned down a town, so I guess, yeah, sure.
It was an example.
All right, well, I'm sure we'll figure out everything in due time.
Well, by any means, I think I'm going to be here for a couple nights. If you have any questions or concerns or ideas, I love ideas.
You can sleep in my room. I have an extra bed I don't use.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. I will make use of it just as you said. I mean, I'm not sharing the room with a fucking gnome, but thank you for the room.
No, I sleep in there too.
Oh, I think you just gave it up.
I gave
Thank
up
you.
my extra bed, not my whole room.
All right, well, then let's move the bed that you're using to a different room then. Thank you for the room.
No, you can move your bed, the bed that I'm letting you use, to a different place.
Or you can
My
move
room
it to a
is my
different
own.
place.
I made it look like a cave.
You do know I own this entire establishment because I'm funding this for the
Oh
last
wow, big dick
several
over
years.
here.
Much bigger than yours.
Oh,
That's not saying anything.
He's a
I'm
gnome.
gnome.
I know.
I'm not there.
It's a very low jab, but you take them where you can get them. You don't always need to exert yourself at the fullest just because you think you're some intellectual.
I'll exert a full jab into your big dick.
I don't think you have what it takes. Plus, I'd kill you before you even got the chance.
all right. Let's handle the bigger problems here. We'll reconvene.
Still don't know what
After
he's
the night.
offering us.
I don't know.
That offered you I just offered you a slew and smattering, if you would, of information on how to use potentially the strongest weapon this plane, all planes, have to offer.
Sounds very destructive.
It could be. Are you destructive, Sharia? You feeling a little fire?
I put that behind me.
Well,
Sharia, do you want to blow up a town too?
we could use the town
No.
example.
Absolutely not.
Well, nevertheless, I will be here if you have any questions, and you guys can play about running around on a battlefield and stopping the supposed end of the world or whatever.
Thanks.
Now, I'm going to see about a bed. And he makes off. Oladin has been holding Havel back for the way Kanan has talked the entire time.
Mhm.
And kind of clears his throat and looks perplexed. And he goes, now, I'm not really sure any of that helped. But if you have access to whatever nonsensical magic he mentioned, maybe it'll help in the battle? I don't know. What does everybody have to say about the plan at hand?
Well, I mean, plans
came
better than
back
no
down.
plans.
I see that.
It's a better idea than any of us have, so I mean, I'm in.
When is the plan to march?
See, this is where it's a point of contention, but probably going to be seeing battle in about 8 to 9 days.
Okay.
We got to see the Wanderer in 10 days, correct?
We need some time to ponder all this. This was a big dump for everyone, not just us.
You know,
We'll surely reconvene.
I understand. You know, it's only the fate of a lot. We only have a few days until the opposition is due.
Yes.
Regardless. Until then, everybody here, you included, are free to use your time as you see fit. Be ready and prepared when we give the word to move out. I know things look dire, and we all knew what we were signing up for from the start. Everybody here's diligence is appreciated, and your honor shall carry on into eternity. I will try to make time to talk with each of you before then, but to those that I won't, I will see you on the battlefield, my friends. Everybody, dismissed. And we will end it there for right now.
Cool.
Thoughts, concerns, questions, clarifications?
If
It's all coming together.
yeah,
Is it?
Literally. What is it?
What? I don't know. What do you think it is?
Oh, well, no, there's a lot of things, but
Oh, yeah.
yeah, cool.
Thoughts? How's everybody feeling about where we're at?
Good.
I'm not
We're
sure
getting-
yet.
Lots of places to go.
All right, so I will have everything up in the notes, hopefully tomorrow. As a very layman's, just straight way of explaining everything, just so everybody is on the same page, and I don't want people confused. I know there are times that NPCs are talking in a specific way on purpose. Kanan is one of them. But just so everybody is on the same page, that the Levirate forces and the Azarian forces are both marching to converge pretty much on Phaleron. The plan is to meet them on the battlefield to spare the town most of the carnage. So you'll be marching a couple hours to the east and fighting there.
Yeah, we're gonna fight two fronts.
But they are also probably going to fight each other, is what Oladin thinks as well, because they're probably not going to be in cahoots. So there is that to be a factor. It's not just going to be two people on. He's tasked you guys to split your group and attack both the generals at the same time, while him and the core group tries to survive the onslaught and just giant brawl as long as possible. All of this is to take place roughly within a day of when Therastaro has said that he is going to activate the portal to connect to Ebros. And Kanan's explanation of will is an otherworldly, unshapen force that can be made into whatever you want it to be made into, depending on what you are willing to put into it.
Yep.
So, any questions on that layman's explanation of the situation and will? Or does that kind of make sense? I don't want people to be in the dark of what was said, so.
Yeah, that's pretty much a
Yeah.
cliff note of it all. Yeah.
Okay. Next Monday is Labor Day. Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah, should be here.
Labor Day.
Yep.
Yeah. I think. I think it'll be doable. I might be a little bit late, but I think it'll be fine.
Should be here.
Okay. So we'll pack it up and we'll meet back next week and go from there.
Sounds
Alright,
good.
Good.
All right.
Later.
Yeah, you guys have a good night.
Yep.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.